Hi, Lenore here, and I'm going to discuss this particular problem, exercise 5-5A from the textbook, page 179. Now, don't let all this verbiage scare you. All it's telling us is that there's a company, High Standard Services, that does painting for 3 companies. These are their customers, Alpine, Blue Ridge, and Pinola. Pinola? I don't know how you pronounce it. And they're letting you know that High Standards paints each house on a square footage basis. Okay, that makes sense. And they have some touch-ups. They're also telling us that the company generates about 1/3 of their total revenue and gross profits from these 3. So they're the largest 3 customers of High Standard. And they're letting us know that these are the 3 activity drivers, major refinishes, touch-ups, and communication that drives the activity or the cost for these customers. And they want us to figure out if each customer provides $100,000 in gross profit, is how much net income or gross profit, not gross profit, but net operating income does High Standard Services receive from each. So let's go ahead and start this problem. Again, I tried to set it up for you, and it looks like I didn't quite get it all complete. So here in this column, I'm going to put the activity. Now remember, this is the activity right here. So the first one, refinishes. And this is based on $60 per hour. And here are the hours. Oh, actually, you can't see it. It's better in the book, but it's letting us know that Alpine has 80 refinishes, 150 touch-ups, and 360 communications. It's a better chart in your book, so please kind of look in your book if this is not making sense to you. So for Alpine, there are 80 major refinishes multiplied by $60 an hour. For Blue Ridge, 35 times 60, and for Pinola, or however you pronounce that, 42 refinishes multiplied by 60. The next are the touch-ups. And these are actually $100 per visit. And again, that information is gotten from right here. So Alpine has 150 touch-ups multiplied by $100. Blue Ridge has 110 touch-ups. We're going to multiply that by $100. And Pinola, or however we're going to say it, has 115 times $100. The last piece is the communication. So communication is $40 per call. And apparently, Alpine has 360 calls coming into High Standard. So we're going to charge them the 40. And Blue Ridge has 205 calls times 40. And Pinola has 190. And you're probably giggling because I'm mispronouncing this over and over again. $40. Okay, so let's see what the total support costs, because that's what these are. Let's do an underline here. Let's do a summation. Let's give them a $sign. Okay, so total support cost for Alpine, $34,200, Blue Ridge, $21,300, and Pinola, $21,620. But they've asked us to calculate profitability from each builder, so from each customer. So let's put the gross profit in here. And remember, it states that this gross profit is $100,000 for each customer. Narrow that down. So that's the gross profit, and above is the cost. So let's determine the customer profit. I called it net operating income, but I think that's incorrect. So customer profits. So to determine this dollar amount, we're going to take the gross profit, subtract out the support costs, and oops, one more. There you go. $65,800 for Alpine, $78,700 for Blue Ridge, and Pineola $78,380. So it looked rather daunting, but this problem was a bit easier. So I hope you liked the podcast. And that being said, Lenore out.